Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Thompson. Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's an 8-footer. And Thompson puts it in.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Wiggins. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. About a minute played here so far in the first. Hero with it. Now guarded by Harris. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Adebayo. The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. Adebayo's got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Hero. Soft touch off the glass.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Cunningham outside. Harris on the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ware. The Heat with the lead. Back to Powell. Duran with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys?
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Ivy. Miami making their last shot. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Hero looking around. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Out to Harris. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Inside. Ware. Out to Powell. Who poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. And Detroit making a change here. Miami leading by 3. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Ware. Covered by Duran. Out to Powell. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From the top of the key. Lets it go. They get it back. Left side Robinson. Cunningham outside. Second chance shot. The rebound by Ware. Powell right side. Ware, that's good.
Come on now, that's easy money.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Robinson for three. And that's not going to go. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
They get it again. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's LeVert for three. Nails it from three. LeVert's got 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Outside Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Hero. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Hero for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
LeVert outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled. And here's Harris. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Duran with a steal. Stolen by Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, one thing that there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
Wiggins from long range. Duran with a rebound. And here's Detroit. Pass to Robinson. Here's LeVert with the drive. And here's Ivy from the arc. Drops in the 3.
Hot off the pass. Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
The Pistons making a switch here. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's Wiggins on the wing. Wiggins throws it down.
Andrew Wiggins simply skies to finish that shot.
And here's LeVert for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Miami trailing to the paint for the finish. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And again, no good by Detroit. 1:15 left in the second quarter. And Reed pulls it down. There's the double team with Wiggins to the inside. Powell with a steal. Back to Wiggins. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Powell. It's Wiggins on the wing. The putback. The rebound by Stewart. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Robinson from the arc. No good there. To the middle. Jovic. And he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Jovic. Outside Jaquez. 4 seconds left. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. It's all tied in Miami. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Jovic. Back to Rozier. And Cunningham pulls it down. Now Harris. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Harris. Harris a screen. 6 to shoot. Down low. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens. Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. About a minute played here in the second half. Thompson in the post. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan. Ooh, tremendous length right there.
Using all of his assets. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush. Oh, wow.
Yeah, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you, Brian.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Harris a screen. Robinson for three. Counted from distance. Robinson's got 11. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Miami trailing. Pass to Ware. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Hero. He's got 5. Robinson with a steal.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Well, this is a big part of his game. Creating offense for his team off the glass.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For 3, Robinson. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. And Hero grabs the board. Grant, since he's come into the league, what jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Pass to Adebayo. Nice move. Confident take by Adebayo.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Hero on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Over to the wing. Back to Ware. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Ware's got 11 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Robinson on the wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Misfires on the corner three. So it's Miami now.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Ivey's shot is off. The kick out to Adebayo. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Miami out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Cunningham missing.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Pass to Robinson. Fires the three. Miami grabs the miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Well, no one rotates over. Andrew Wiggins makes them look silly at the rim.
Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. The layup off target.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Robinson. For three. Fires in the triple. And the Pistons lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Powell's shot is off.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
It's not going to go for him.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Hero with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Back to Wiggins. Up top where? Miami moving it around. 5 to shoot. Outside Hero. Now Adebayo. Another shot. Cash it in.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Hero outside. Ware in the post. Duran pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Thompson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
That free throw no good. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Now Adebayo. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Robinson outside. Shoots a three. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Here's Thompson. Now Duran. Shot clock at 5. Thompson with it. Picked up by Powell. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Heat with the lead. 1:27 left in the fourth. Pulls it down. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Wiggins. And he slams it down.
One of the reasons the scouts loved Wiggins, he always finds a way to deliver in big-time moments.
Now Robinson. Rebounded by Adebayo. Hero outside. Outside Wiggins. And Stewart over to help. Oh, the stuff!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Oh, he can't get the putback. Here's Adebayo. Now Wiggins. And here's Hero. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Detroit making a change here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Robinson. Duran. It's in.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Detroit calls timeout. 1 second left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Well, their only hope is for somebody to hit a three-pointer and get fouled for an and one. I'd be surprised if there's a defender anywhere in the vicinity of a three-point attempt.
Robinson fires, carries it. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Dallas Mavericks. And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Left side, Porzingis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see. You know, Flag wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
Back to Young. Fires from way outside. Mavericks with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back over to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Daniels. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the shot goes down. Porzingis has got 6.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Flag. Thompson outside to halt the run. And he sinks the layup.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Back to Young. The 3 is up. And it's Flag with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. Rebounded by Johnson. Young looking around. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Daniels. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mavericks trail by 9. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2041.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And Dallas making a change here. Outside Young. Porzingis sets a screen. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
This is why you lob it Porzingis' way. Great job using his height and length.
Young with it. And Lively picks him up defensively. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Marshall outside. And here's Washington. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Russell. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Young. The three is up. They get it again. Porzingis misses. Now here's Washington, covered by Daniels. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Brian?
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Young. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Johnson with a bucket.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
And stolen by Porzingis. They push it up 4 on 3. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Lively. Pass to Christie. Here's Davis. Defended by Porzingis. Washington outside. Driving inside. Off with the layup. The Hawks lead by 14. Young way outside. Davis with a rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. AD off the bounce. And finished off by Davis.
For a powerful guy now, Davis is also graceful. Look, he can just smoothly work his way inside to the shot.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
And Davis slams it home.
What do you want? Agility? He's got it. Height? He's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Young from long range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Right wing. Irving with it. And it's Young picking him up. 5 to shoot. Here's Washington. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Washington's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rizachet. Back to Young. Pass to Rizachet. His first shot attempt. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Davis misses. Atlanta leading by 7. Now here's Young. Shoots over Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Dyson Daniels.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. Good heads-up basketball. sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Young. Gafford with the block. Pass to Flag. Rebounded by Daniels. 1:07 left in the half. Okongwu. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Now here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Gafford. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find her.
Here's Thompson. Good D by Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. To the paint. Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's got 6 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Young. And Gafford with the block. They get it back. Pass to Daniels. Here's Johnson. Hits the front of the rim and out. Mavericks trail by 4. Thompson right side. Deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Here's Irving. Rizachet with some nice D. The Hawks lead by 4. Here's Young. And it's blocked by Davis.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
That free throw good from Davis.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Here's Krejci. Daniels outside. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Two minutes into the second half of play now. On the wing, Davis. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Krejci. The shot won't fall. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Gafford. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. 8 points here for Daniel Gafford.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by Johnson. And here are the Hawks now. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Krejci. And he drives in. And they'll get another chance. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
Outside for Irving. And a fast break now for Atlanta.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Kennard. Pass to Newell. They kick it out to Porzingis. Here's the 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Thompson outside. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. 44 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Christie. Back to Washington. Outside for Russell. 4 on the clock. The shot to stop the run. Newell pulls it in. The Hawks lead by 6. Pass to Porzingis. Kennard for 3. Here's Djorsic. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Newell. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Krejci. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Drops in the 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Davis. Washington outside. Back to Davis. It's stolen by Okongwu. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Porzingis up top. Here's Krejci. Out to the wing. Kicks it out to Kennard. Just 2 to shoot. The 3. He buries it from 3. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Here's Krejci. It's rebounded by Dallas. Russell deciding where to go with it. The 3 from Washington. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 10. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. Pass to Krejci. And the layup is good. Krejci's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now Irving.
You got to appreciate the activity from Young on defense. His coaching staff loves to see this.
A 12-point game. Kennard with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Shoots a three. Irving with a rebound. Dallas now, time running out. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
He launches. Cash from downtown.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Young misses the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Gafford. Oh, he can't get the layup. Young fires. Davis pulls it down. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9. Now Porzingis. Outside Young. The three ball is down.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Ooh, the three doesn't go. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Can't get the three. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving with it. And it's Young picking him up. Now Davis. Outside Thompson. Irving outside. From downtown. The putback. Gafford. Oh, lots of chances. Nothing falling here. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.